Hi everyone, it's Hatsy and I'm back with attempt 2 of a Sims 4 Pets video. So it hasn't gone very well because the first time round I did this, I included the woman and now apparently I'm not allowed to do that. So I'm doing it again. I didn't share the video, thank goodness. So yeah, this is attempt 2, not that anyone would know any differently. But this is the create a pet that I was experimenting with when I went to San Francisco. I actually have multiple pets in this video. So there are 3 dogs and 2 cats. And I'm so super proud of all of them. They were incredible. And I'm going to be talking about create a pet and what you can do, like the new features and stuff. So hopefully that's going to be helpful for anyone that is going to be buying the Sims 4 Pets because it is very good. Or entering the giveaway because I'm going to be doing a giveaway, but I just haven't decided how I'm going to do it yet. So I didn't get that much time, unfortunately, on create a pet. There were a lot more people that got like so much more time and they've probably got like really cool videos and stuff. I only spent 15 minutes just because there was a massive demand for the computers. So I didn't get that long and I tried like to make as fast as I could just as many diverse different breeds of dog as I could and show you them. And to be fair, if I'd had like more time, I would have created a puppy. But there isn't a puppy in this one, but there is a kitten right at the end, which is just absolutely adorable. But we're going to start with Aldo? Is that what I even called him? Yeah, I think you can just tell by his name that I really didn't have that much time to make him. Because if I did, I wouldn't have called him Aldo. Oh no, his name's Samson. Okay, right, change of plan. So going through some of his traits, the traits for the cats and dogs are really fitting actually. And I don't know like how much I can actually say about the gameplay mode, but I think that because it's like a crossover thing, because I'm going to talk about create a pet. Yeah, I think I can pretty much just say that the traits work really nicely in gameplay and I don't think that would be offensive or illegal for me to say. I hate that word, illegal. It's such a harsh word, isn't it? But I don't know. I hate that. Okay, so this was a strange dog here because I tried to create an Akita and I wanted to do that because, you know, I wanted to give you like a different idea of some of the other pet breeds you can have, because the thing is, okay, everybody has their own preference with dogs and it's really hard because my preference are like small little hairy dogs or ones with malocclusion. I don't know what it is, but bulldogs, oh my goodness, I love them. I could have like 100 bulldogs and I'd be satisfied for the rest of my life, or French bulldogs or just any type of bulldog. But yeah, my dog is a Blancas-Wettner and he has malocclusion and it's the cutest little thing ever. And he wasn't actually supposed to have it. It was a little breeding defect, but he is just gorgeous. So yeah, enough about my dog. That was what like I was sort of thinking about, you know, because, okay, to take my situation, like I love a lot of different breeds, but the short little hairy ones or the short ones that have the little scrunch faces, they're my favorites. So to kind of take that into consideration that everyone's going to like a different type of dog, I try to include a lot of different breeds, if that makes sense. But I'm also a massive fan of Australian Shepherds. So there is one here and I love this. I love the detailing on the face and you can see at this point, like you can add your own patterns, and that went really badly actually because there was some people completely abusing the whole pattern thing and they made some pretty unnecessary shapes and that's not okay, that's not fun. But going on to clothes, the clothes options were insane and they actually are different for the cats. So you'll get some for the dogs, some for the cats, and they're different. Like I remember there was a taco cat and that was just the cutest thing, but you can't put the costumes onto puppies or kittens. I don't know why they may change that because this isn't the finished version. I'm supposed to say that somewhere in the video and this seems like an appropriate time. Not the finished version. However, they may add stuff in, I don't know, but I thought it was amazing. And I'm sorry, how cute does this Australian Shepherd look with the little bandana? Just wow. So I can't remember what I have for the traits, but something really interesting that one of the gurus told me about the traits, and I think I can share this. I really hope that I can. So you know how you have the traits? Well, apparently some pets have hidden traits, which basically means for no reason whatsoever. You may have a cat that just really loves to watch TV for no reason whatsoever, but it's because it has a hidden trait that does that. And there may be like a dog that's a bit scattery or something like that. I don't even know like what word was used to describe it, but yeah. So that's like a hidden trait, or a dog that chases its tail more than another one would. If you just put in the same dog, like a duplicate, into your world, they'll both behave differently. It's amazing. It's really good. So I was going through as many dog breeds as possible. I didn't go through all of them just because, again, like I was really limited. And to be fair, I was really aware of the fact that there were other people that needed to get their videos out, so it just wasn't fair for me to hog it. And I spent so much time on build mode. So if you're thinking, wow, Hasty, what were you doing for like the remaining day? I was on build mode, and also I had to go on like Sims Mobile and stuff and go and try that out. But yeah, like the majority of my time, I probably spent like an hour to an hour and a half just on build mode. So yeah, like that's where the time went, if that makes sense. So I spent a little bit on gameplay mode with these characters, so you will get to see them if you do stick around, if this is like your first time on the channel. Hello. And also, I'm actually talking about what I'm doing, which is amazing because I don't usually do that. But this is interesting, to be fair. This is like interesting stuff. So of course, a French Bulldog, because I've just been going on about them. And to be fair, really weird, but I have been trying to convince my husband recently to get me one of these because they are gorgeous. So how cute does this little guy look with that collar on? I'm sorry, that is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. I think the only thing that would make him more cute would be like a little Father Christmas costume. I can't wait to see what people are going to do with mods just with these costumes, because I've seen some really good dog costumes look incredible. So yeah, I was trying to show you like what you can do. You can rearrange all their features just like you can with a sim. You know, you can just like tug at their eyes, make them bigger, smaller, like rotate them and stuff. But one of the things that really excited me was the fact that you can custom color their coats, and we have a color wheel. I mean, from memory, yeah, it's a pretty big deal. You can have like a bright fluorescent pink dog if you want to, and I'm pretty sure some people will. Yeah, so one of my friends made this really weird dog, and it looked like this, it was like a 70, 80-year-old woman, but that had a terrible makeup job, and it was really weird. It didn't look like a dog anymore. That's the point of this story. And yeah, that was Steph. I don't know if she's sharing that, but if she does, you should definitely go and watch it, because I nearly cried. Like, she nearly gave me a heart attack when I saw it. It was mad. So I can't remember what I called this little fella. I can't remember, but he's adorable. And something to remember as well is, his name's Matty. Well, that's just made it for me, because Hattie. Hattie and Matty, I love it. So he's a lot smaller than the other dogs, which is just adorable to see in gameplay mode. So look forward to that, because best friends with a height difference. You're going to see a lot of it. It's amazing. So going on to cats. Now, something that I loved about the cats was the fact that you can custom their coat. I think you can do this for dogs, but this was particularly impressive for cats just because, in my opinion, just like, what makes a cat for me is just the fluffiness. I am a huge fan of fluffy cats. I love them. Like Himalayans, Persians, chinchillas, they're my faves. I'm sorry, but I don't know what it is. The fur ends up in my eyes and it's never pleasant, but I just love them. I used to have like a furry cat. I still do, but he lives with my parents. But yeah, like I just was really impressed at the fact that you can change that and you can change the colours, and all the patterns are just really advanced. They all just look so good and so detailed, and you can change little bits of them. I did feel pretty bad to add my own sort of patterns and features onto the cats just because the originals look really good. But to be fair, maybe after a bit more time, when I've got a bit more confidence with like how to use the paintbrush and stuff, then I'll be able to create some really cool stuff. But just for now, not gonna do that. Just gonna do this instead. So yeah, I tried to create like an adult cat. So you can have an elder cat, an adult cat, and a kitten, I think. So they come in 3 ages. So little sushi costume. Oh my goodness, the lion helmet, just how cute. And a little jumper too, and just all of it. The cat traits are also really different to the dogs. That's what I found. So they have different traits that they have from memory. So I remember the cat traits were more focused on like independence and stuff, and they have like, I think fluffy. Yeah, fluffy from what I can see. I don't think the dogs can have that. But when it comes to people, you can have some new traits to do with the cats and dogs. The ones that I saw, and I hope that I can talk about these because I thought they were really impressive. So you can have like cat liver, dog liver, and the aspiration was something to do with that, but I can't necessarily remember it. So we're going through the kittens now. This is adorable. And yeah, I just didn't have enough time to stick a puppy on the end, otherwise I would have. But yeah, I wanted to make the eyes massive, so the eyes were actually the maximum amount they can be. I don't know, I just love cats with big eyes. He reminds me of the little kitten off Shrek, who sometimes is a kitten, but also sometimes isn't. It's really weird how that happens. Yeah, the only thing about the kittens was the fact that I would have loved them to be a little bit more fluffier, but I think that, you know, with mods and stuff, that's gonna be just insane. You know, like how you can make Sims really big with mods? Well, that's what I'm hoping you can do with cats and dogs to make their fur look bigger. Just because, again, like, the really, really fluffy cats are just my favourites. The ones that are as wide as they are tall, like a literal ball of fluff. Yeah, that's what I'm after. So I was trying to just show at this point like all the things that you can do. You have some options at the top as well. I don't know if I went through them, but yeah, you can make them sit, you can make them stand up and do all that fun stuff. And it's actually really nice how different you can make each cat, because they have 3 different traits each. I can't remember if The Sims 3 had that. I don't think that we did have that with cats and dogs, but honestly I can't remember it that well. But yeah, anyway, that is the end of the Create a Sim. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you'll all stick around for the gameplay, because that is going to be fun, and I'm going to be showing you how they all act in gameplay mode when the embargo is lifted. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.